Yo, what it is, it's your boy True, aka D-Rag True, aka the Crown Royal King, and this is True Be Talking. And right now, just want to get my final thoughts on J. Cole pulling out the rap battle. First of all, I just want to say I think it was lame, it was whack, and I'm gonna give my reasons. First off, let's take it back to the beginning. March 26, Future and Metro Boomin dropped a love letter to Drake. We Don't Trust You. One of the singles off that album was Like That, featuring Kendrick Lamar. On that record, Kendrick Lamar, of course, he dissed Drake. I feel like he threw some strays at J. Cole. Some people maybe feel like he outright just dissed J. Cole, but I think it was just a few strays, but I think he mostly was going at Drake. And 10 days after that song, or after that album dropped, J. Cole dropped his album, Might Delete Later. And on that album, he had the 7-minute drill, which was his response to Kendrick Lamar. 2 days after he dropped that record, he was on stage apologizing for putting it out. He stated that he was conflicted. He felt bad in his spirit. He couldn't get any sleep for the past couple days since he put out the record. Personally, I feel like that was some bullshit. My nigga, you had 10 days, you know what I'm saying? And you recorded that song within that 10 days. At no point were you conflicted enough not to make the record. At no point was he conflicted enough or losing enough sleep to where he wouldn't put the record out, right? It was only after the song came out, everybody heard it, everybody had something to say, then now he's, damn, I dissed my friend, I dissed my brother, I can't believe I did that. I feel so bad about it. So he apologized, took the record down, and he finally spoke out about it again on a new record called Port Antonio. In that record, he talks about how, he wouldn't have, won a battle or lost a battle. He would have lost a friend. He would have gained a foe. My thing is, the dude that you're talking about, your friend, your brother, that you don't want to lose, had no issues dissing you. He had no issues with dropping a record that had strays that he know was coming at you. You and Drake were in the same car and K-Dot was shooting. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I look at it. And you both were getting hit. And Kendrick ain't apologized for saying what he said. He's standing on that record. But of course we know that once the battle got started, it got into a lot of mudslinging, going back and forth, dirty shit, just niggas pulling up dirty secrets and all this shit. And I think J. Cole was going to be more on some rap battle shit. Like, bro, we just on rapping. Like, I feel like he was more on, let's get on, let's take this shit to smack, get on stage and rap, nigga. Let's see who's better. And he wasn't ready for all that mudslinging shit. I feel you on that, bro. But at the same time, you put out that diss record. He also stated on that new song, my homie told me if you choose not to shoot the gun, it don't mean the gun ain't deadly. Like, my nigga, but you shot the gun. You shot the gun. You put the record out. Why apologize? Why take it down? I feel like he still could have did the apology, right? But also did it in a way where it's still hip hop. He's still able to back up because he've always talked about since the warm up. Like, I'm a J. Cole fan. I'm actually not a Kendrick Lamar fan, but I'm a J. Cole fan. Since the warm up, bro, you've been talking about how your pen is the mightiest. You know what I'm saying? Your pen is a sword. You taking niggas' heads off in this arena of rap. Like, ain't nobody fucking with you. But as soon as you had a chance to prove that, you walked away. You claim it's because you didn't want to lose a friend. Y'all ain't did no records together. Kendrick ain't came out and said, I didn't mean to, do this to him. Like, the fuck, man? You pulled the record down. I feel like I was saying, the apology, he could have kept the record. He could have been like, hey, I apologize, it's my bad, bro. I jumped out the window, which he didn't do, but I jumped out the window. I just dissed, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it, but I said what I said. I felt how I felt. If you want to take any more shots at me, cool. I'm not responding again. This is my last response. Leave the record up. Leave it in the record books where it was, bro. You still could have moved forward and did your apology. Hey, I don't want no parts of this rap beef shit, but I said what I had to say. Cause I feel like you deserve at least one get back. The nigga did diss you, but that's not what happened. He apologized for the record. He removed the record. the record is always gonna show that, bro, you punked out when it was your time. History will show that Kendrick has never deterred from anything that he said about J. Cole. He hasn't, and I'm guessing in his mind, like, yeah, I'm still on top of this mountain because I don't push the other two light-skinned niggas off. Man. But yeah, just going forward, bro. Like, I'm still a J. Cole fan. I still fuck with his music. I still think he's one of the dopest out. But I'm not, when it comes to that, you know, I'm the best, check my pen. Like, yo, you still have a dope pen, my nigga, but you need to just rap about life matters. I don't want to hear no more raps about, you know, niggas in the gladiator den and shit, and the motherfucker, I'm gonna take niggas' heads off, and nigga, you ain't fucking with this pen, and blah, blah, blah. Bro, shut that shit up. We don't want to hear it no more. Talk about saving lives from here on out, my nigga. Go do a flute album with 3K, bro. We don't want to hear no more of that battle shit coming from J. Cole. You disqualified now. You disqualified yourself. Anybody that's put out a record, like I'm saying, you saying you conflicted, but you're not conflicted enough to get in that booth, say what you say, hear it back, still feel okay about it, put the record on the album, put the album out, put the record out, still feel okay about it, and then after everybody hear it, it's like, oh man, I shouldn't have did that. Nah, my nigga, you need to stand on that shit. Moving forward, you do some shit like that, bro, stand on it. But that's all I gotta say, man. That's why I feel like this shit was whack on his part. Do better, bro, in the future. I don't think nobody ever gonna come at J. Cole like that again. I don't think he's ever gonna go back at K. Dot because, you know, that shit look super lame now. But that was my thoughts on it. If you feel differently, if you agree, hit me up in the comments, like, subscribe, share. It's your boy True, man. I'm out.